You know, and hey Saber, the first like 8 years. Here, I'll even type in a chat. First 8 years, my times were like fucking 11 p.m. to like 3 a.m. Very crazy young person times. Really crazy times. Trojan would love those times right now because Trojan's in California fucking 3 hours earlier, so for Trojan it's still fucking the middle of the day right now. For me it's gonna get dark in a minute. Yeah, the Souls games are what I... Oh my god, Bitter. Hey, Bitter, one of the hardest super bosses on Souls 3, he kept me streaming until like 4:10 in the morning once. 4:10 in the morning. I'll never forget that, man. Like, I finally did beat him, but I overly streamed. I think so, yeah. Like, did he have a full name? Was there a full name there? Because it was very likely the hardest boss for most players, for all players. Okay, this is the final boss, remember? My time has come again. It's been so long. He's singing a song. We could not stop the revival. He's just an infant, though. I'm sure he'll appear on part 2. Hey, Bitter, have you ever grown up with Mystical Ninja Super Nintendo? Did you grow up with that or play it? There's an N64 Mystical Ninja. So if you, not to interrupt the final boss, but if you look at my Nintendo tab here, like I never would have known this as a child because I'm American, not Japanese. A Japanese child would have known this, but the Goemon games started as RPGs. They fucking started as RPGs. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. So it's like I can't wait to get to that too. I'll try to do one of them this year. It's gonna be short. I'm sure they're gonna be very short. Yeah, I think they're on my Nintendo tab there too, somewhere. Yeah, oh yeah, right there, Glory, or not Glory, that's different. Glory of Heracles is a different story altogether. America got the first Glory of Heracles game on the DS, but little did we know there's been Glory games since the Famicom, Super Famicom. A lot of old systems. The final boss is very ugly and has about 5 eyes that I can see on the screen. Let's see what its attacks are. Reverse. Hopefully not reversal gas like FF4DS. Fuck. He shook my party members, but I didn't really see any damage. This is the final boss. Everyone's feared. Oh god. Well, Ariel has like a heal for she has a heal for like status. I think that just sucked my I think that ended up sucking my MP. Oh, Layla's not feared anymore. That could be good. Oh, she is already. Damn, there's status effects galore in this bitch. Hey, Bitter, there's a Goemon RPG on the PS1. It's actually PS1. Oh, it says that it's action-based, though, so it's not... it might be a little bit too light of an RPG, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest PS1 person, though, so... This boss is not doing a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of status bullshit. I used to have ribbons, but those characters left the game, and then they never gave me my ribbons back. The fear status is like draining me or something. It's kind of weird. I need Ariel to use a full heal on the party. Fang cannot do much, just attack. Okay, here comes a good heal. Nobody's affected now. So, hey, Bitter, how does the Super Nintendo have that many mystical ninjas? I'm sure America only ended up getting the one, just the one that I grew up with. That's pretty unfortunate. Oh yeah, there's a 2 and a 3, and whatever can be considered a 4. It's an unnumbered game, but it's the 4th one. So, but they're not RPGs anymore, sadly. It would never be part of my sheet. You know, it would never, ever be part of my sheet. But it's okay to play it, you know, on the side. They got 4, though. We only got the 1. At least we got part 1. I suppose getting part 1 is kind of like... Part 1 is kind of like that stupid 10 guy mock you game. It's, you know, it's set in Japan, and I don't think that it appealed to Americans too much. It probably did not appeal to us. I liked it, but it's funny because the N64 ended up getting 2. And Japan has even more Goemon games on the N64. No way! Oh my God, Bitter! I beat the game! Holy shit! We beat the game 15,000 XP for no particular reason. Nobody leveled up at the end. And that's it. GG. I'll probably start typing my thoughts on the goal sheet immediately. Also, I have to make it turn the red color because it's done, so... Aretha needs to change to the red color for being done. Yeah, the final thought is 78 for the score, which is solid. You know, it's just a nice little solid game. But the game was impossible to game over on, Saber. It was kind of generally like impossible to game over, you know what I mean? Except for doing a super boss early. Like, you can't do a super boss early, you gotta wait for the end. So, but other than that, there's no real way to game over. What I mean by that, it was really fair, you know, it was just very, very, very fair. A nice, fair game. And I liked it better than I liked it better than the overly hyped games, way too overly hyped. Japanese-only games that are overly hyped, such as Bahamut Lagoon. Bahamut Lagoon was way too overhyped. And probably even Treasure of the Rudras, Treasure Hunter G. Like Japan ideas like that, a little bit too overhyped. Even Live Alive is not good to me. Live Alive finally made it to America 30 years later, though, on the Switch. I don't care for Lagoon. I beat the game, but I don't care for it because the dragons are just AI. You know, the dragons are actually AI. So you can't control them, you know, you gotta control the person. But people like it because of the theme better. It's overly super mega hyped because of the theme. That doesn't mean that it's like actually extremely good. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of average. Like a 70. I think I gave it 1 less point than a 70. You want to hear a final thought, Saber? I'll give you another final thought, too. Aretha, here, let me show you the logo in the box, because it's so tiny up there. Aretha was so damn, like, smooth, and the pacing, that's what I mean, is the pacing. The pacing was absolute, like, perfection. It had FF4 pacing, Final Fantasy IV pacing. There's barely any story getting in the way, and then you get to do dungeons and towns, and dungeons and towns, and barely any story again. You know, the story stoppages, like, this is the slowest story here now, probably because it's the ending, so it's okay. But it's like, the pacing was absolutely perfect. You know, you just go shopping really quickly, and you keep adventuring. the shopping and all the things are just so fast. You just go, and there's a bit of a sprint. The sprinting is a lot faster than you know, not having sprint shoes on or whatever on FF6. One of the best pacings I've ever seen on the entire Super Nintendo. Just one RPG sin though, Bitter. One RPG sin. Not showing the damage number is kind of weird. The final boss died within, he died within 4 minutes, so that was fair enough. You know, I gotta tell you, Saber, like, a large amount of people in this channel say that they do, though. There's at least half of the people say that that's what they do. But it's okay, you know, I mean, it's okay for them to do that. The people that do that, they actually put up with some of the worst, gameplays of all time, just because it motivates them to see storyline. They hate the gameplay, but it's okay to them because they want to see the next scene. The best examples, like the Xenosaga, all the Xenosaga games are kind of weird and kind of broken up. They're broken games that are not finished or whatever, and they're all, there's 3 total. You gotta combine them to come up with the full game. We did it, Checkstorm. I'm gonna turn on the Switch 2 and play Kart now. Never before seen RPG, kind of, in a way. Well, according to Bitter, Aretha 2 is even better. Oh yeah, this was a 78, Shackstorm. I need to write my thoughts before I go pee real quick. Let's go ahead and write my thoughts on the tab here. It's going to be in the solid yellow color because it's a solid game. So, 78 final score. I wrote a very short sentence on the score sheet there. Here, I'll even drudge up the score sheet. Go to the Thoughts tab at the top, because you'll see Aretha right there in the solid yellow. Fin, F-I-N. This game was kind of like the surprise of the year, because it's like I saved it for the end of my entire life, pretty much, and it was good instead of a piece of shit.